Hello and welcome to the Pastor Study. I'm Ray Burlett. Remember when you're teaching your children that something is hot, they just don't want to listen. Even when I was a kid, I can remember not wanting to listen, and consequently you touch something and you burn yourself, hopefully not too hard. Hopefully it's just warm enough that you understand what the word hot means. Well, Solomon is cautioning his son and cautioning you and me about the dangers of getting too close to an inappropriate woman. And he talks in verse 26. He says, can a man, or verse 27, can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Well, reading that verse alone sounds kind of strange, except what he said before. He says you got to watch out for that adulteress, that woman that looks sweet, that looks tantalizing, and is trying to attract you. And he says, you go after that, it's like trying to hang on to fire. You will get burned. He says, you know what? You can't walk on hot coals without it hurting your feet. He says, they're going to be scorched. There's going to be a problem. And he says, so it is with the individual who goes after his neighbor's wife, some other woman, some woman who's not his own wife. He says, you will be burned. And he says, not only does he talk in terms of being burnt, but he says, you know what? You will not go unpunished. There will be consequences. Elsewhere in Scripture, it talks about, when you get caught up in that kind of a scenario, your riches, your labor, your efforts will go to someone else. Sadly, there are many that have suffered the consequences of infidelity and the resultant divorces that come along with it. And children suffer tremendously because husband and wife are divorced and separated. Parents are making their way through as single parents, and it's a lot of heartache. And we can surround those individuals who are going through those hard times with love and care and help when appropriate. But Solomon is warning us, don't go down that path because there are serious consequences. Think about the consequences of what you're about to do. And if it's harsh, don't do it. Till next time in the Pastor's Study, I'm Ray Bertolet saying goodbye and may God bless.